Welcome to Pigskin Passion TV, and it's your boy, the Black Mamba. Today is November the 9th, episode number 33, and guys, we back for another week of Survivor. And man, if you've made it this far in Survivor, you know each week is starting to get harder and harder. I don't know what the format is in your leagues, but in my leagues, if you make it these next 2 weeks, then you actually have to start picking 2 teams until there's a winner. Last week was an okay week. Ended up going with the Falcons in one of my leagues that scratched me out, and now I'm down to I have 3 teams in 3 leagues. I started out with about 15 teams, so it's crunch time now, guys, and no more going with pick number 2 or 3. You got to go with your best pick from here out. So with that said, let's jump into this week's Survivor picks. I have 3 picks on the docket, but actually I'm going with the top 2, but I threw a 3rd pick in there just in case some of you guys have already picked the other 2. And my number 3 Survivor pick this week is the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's right, the Pittsburgh Steelers. And guys, I've been asking myself, the Steelers are my team, and I've been asking myself, how are the Steelers 5-3 this year? And it's easy. They have great coaching and they win ugly. So even though the Packers won last week, they didn't look really good. So Jordan Love, he hasn't lived up to expectations this year, and that probably won't change this week as they're gonna face a stout defensive line led by TJ Watt that's going to dial up pressure on him, and I think it's going to be a rough week for Jordan. And he'll be without one of his best weapons, or he may be without one of his best weapons. It's not certain, but Christian Watson may not be able to suit up this week. And in addition to that, the Steelers, they have one of the best home field advantages in football. If you've ever experienced the Steelers game, fourth quarter when they start playing Renegade, man, there's nothing like it. So even if the game is ugly, I still expect the Steelers to come out on top this week. Survivor pick number 2 is the Cincinnati Bengals. So, guys, if you're looking to pivot off of the most popular pick, which the Steelers would be one pick, but this would be a pretty good pick to pivot off of the popular pick for this week, Cincinnati is a good team to go with. And most people haven't used them because they were bad in the beginning of the season. And since their bye week, they've been one of the best teams in the league. And that means that there'll be a week or 2 when there'll be a lot of teams loading up on them. And if you pick them this week, you won't have to worry about that. And another reason people won't be on them this week is they're playing a semi-hot team in the Houston Texans, coming off an impressive offensive performance last week led by CJ Stroud. And honestly, I think Cincinnati wins this game fairly easy. So Cincinnati would be a good pick if you don't want to be on the pick that everybody's going to be on this week. And with that said, the number 1 Survivor pick of this week is, how about them Cowboys? And I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about this game. The Cowboys, they're going to be this is the biggest favorite of any NFL game this year against the New York Giants. And the Giants are down to their 3rd string quarterback. So this game, unless the 92 or the Super Bowl champion New York Giants show up to play this game, I don't see any reason why the Cowboys don't win. So the Cowboys is going to be the most popular pick this week, and if for some reason you have the Cowboys available and you don't want to use them, I don't know why, but there will be weeks where you'll be able to use them later on in the season. And with that said, guys, these are the Survivor picks this week. Hey, it's real simple. Get your best pick in this week. Don't wait and try to save teams until weeks coming up, because you got to make this week your best week. I have a public service announcement. Spike that like, comment, subscribe, and it's your boy, the Black Mamba, out.